Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I guess I need to mute my computer. So thank you for joining me today for my Facebook Live Wednesday. Do you enjoy the rain today? I know we're supposed to have a rain today, but I just don't like it happen like around 5 o'clock, when everybody is ready to go home. Hello, Pen, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. Today, I'm going to show you how to make these two cards. As you all know, I like to use the utensils. I think that's called, so in Stampin' Up word, it's called mask. So this is on page 47. It's right here with all this cute holiday stuff. Probably a lot of people did not see about this mask, and you can use this great sentiment to work with this dice, with this stencils, I get called mask. So I'm going to show you how to make two cards. And the first, I want to show you, because some of you asked me, how do I store my mask? And this is the book I get from Tailored Expression. And this is to store it, those utensils, since I have so many of them. And I think you can store 1 or 2 or up to 3 to one sleeve, but I like to store them individually so I can look for my things like very easy. So this is how I organize my mask. Okay, so if you need to know, you can find those as from Tailored Expressions, and I think it's only $10. And also you can buy additional sleeve for $10, like a 20 sheet of them. Okay, so this is the Abound Beauty Decorative mask set. So this is the hostess code for this week. And here, as you know, it has the set to make these beautiful sunflowers. And also they have the snowflake, so you can do a lot of winter cards. And they also has the leaf. And this is the one for like a background and a very cool pattern. So I'm gonna to show you how to do this. I really like sunflower, and I think using the brush, blend brush is very quick way to make quick and pretty cards. So let's get started. So there are 4 sheets, okay? They come to make the sunflowers. You can tell they all have this slit here, so you know this is the way they're supposed to line, okay? And also, I don't know if you can see here is the numbers. This one is 2. And this one is 3, and this one is 4, okay, and this is 1. So this tells you the order. How do you use them? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I'm glad you're feeling better. So we just need a piece of paper. And today, since I'm going to do a very simple and quick card, so I'm just using the basic white. So I am gonna to line this with this angle, okay? This angle, so they just stay there. And I'm using 3 colors today. One is the Daffodil Delight, Peppered Bath, and Garden Green. I think I showed you this before. This is the blender brush, and actually this is individual like a hair, okay? So it's not like before, it's like a sponge type, but this is actually the individual hair, and they have 2 sizes. So it's good you have some on hand, and I like the large size for the large area, especially like the background. And if something like this detail, I like to use the small brush, and also you can wash those and you can use them over and over. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to in the circle motion. Since this has a larger space, I think if you use the large brush will work well too, okay? Okay, and I like to do a little bit darker close to the flower center. Today, since we're going to cut the flower out, so actually you don't have to do in a pretty paper. You can just use the scrap paper because we're going to cut it out later, okay? Then the next color I'm going to use is the Peppered Bath. So you are going to use, this is a leaf you can use later, so you're just going to use this. Since this is number 3 and 4, so you know you need to use 3 first, okay, which is the big circle, and I'm going to line here so you know they will be in the right place. And for the first, this circle, I don't want them to be super dark because we have another layer. So like we do this before, the more time, like a blender marker, blender brush, water pen, like more times you go over it, and the darker the color will be. So that's the reason, because there's a first layer, I don't want to be too dark, and the second layer is more details, so it will show, okay? So this is a very simple way to do it, and that's the reason they have just this. See, you can tell the details. And then I am just gonna to do the green, because we don't really, we are cutting everything out, but I'm just gonna to do the full thing so you can see what will be look like if you just use this on the paper directly when you make the card. Dun, 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 dun. See? Isn't this beautiful? If you have a card base, see, like in the catalog, if you have this ready and cut to the size you want, and go through the embossing folder to give this sheet a little bit texture, just with very simple sentiment, it will be a very cute card. So I just want to show you, if you follow the mask we have, and this will be the position, the place, the color, the flower will be. Okay, so since we're gonna to do something different today, so we are just gonna to cut this out. In this card, this is like one large, one medium, and the 3 leaves. So I'm just gonna to cut this out. If you don't want the flowers overlap, you can just use this sheet as it, because I want my flower kind of overlap to each other. That's the reason I want to cut the image out. And with this kind of, I want to show you, you can cut like this and turn and do this. But I feel like sometimes when I turn this corner, the paper cannot be cut very precise and has that rib off look. So when I cut this kind of flower, I like to do this way. So this is just personal preference, especially the sunflower petal is kind of pointed. So that's the reason I like to do this. I feel like this is easier, but you can cut any way you want to. Like either just move your paper cutting this way, like this. So in this way, you just need to keep turning, but I don't like that mark. So I prefer just cut the paper into the smaller, and I do like that. Okay, so this is how I cut the sunflower, and I feel like this is easier. So let me know, how do you like cut your images? I know probably some of you will say you just don't like to cut it. That's the reason they call this fuzzy cut, because when people cut this, they fuzz. Okay. Hello, Candy. Hello, Beverly. Thank you for joining me today. So we are just gonna to cut this out very quick. Yes, I ordered the Beverly. I ordered the All Holy Night DSP. It said will be available on October 2nd, but I just keep checking every day, because for the class, I don't want them to be ran out again. And actually, they are available, I think, September 30th. So I put in my shopping cart, and I was just thinking, okay, I'm gonna to go over my inventory to see what paper, what other things I need. So I went back, tried to check out, and guess what? They removed all my DSP out of my shopping cart. I was just freaked out. You know, I was just thinking, oh no, please don't tell me they ran out again. Then luckily I was able to place the order. So we are ready for the Christmas frame class. Okay, so I am ready. Okay, oh, I need 2 more leaves. We're going to save this for later, okay? Yeah, and I think with this utensil, you can make sunflower into any color you want, and very cool. So I like to work with this. Okay. Okay, we have this one cut. Then I am getting my cardstock, which is I cut in long way, which is 11 by 4¼ Okay, and we need a piece inside the card so people can see your message. Okay. And the outside, I think is 4 by 3¼ So we are going to make the background for that. So I'm using another utensil from the set. When I work with this, I like to put on this kind of grid paper. So I kind of line up with a line on here, just anyone. Then I can line my mask on the line too. Especially this kind of pattern. If this is like a free, like random pattern like this, you can just do any way you want to, okay? I used the pepper pads because my background is black, so I want something a little bit lighter, but it's not like a basic gray kind of gray. So anyway, that's the reason I choose this color. And so you just rub this in the circle motion. Okay, like I always say, more time you rub in the area, the darker the color will be. Okay, so I am gonna to do like a little bit dark on the top corner and then lower right corner. Okay, like that. Dun, 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 dun. See, they are super quick, like this. And I think you can use so many color to create the background on the card. Okay. And do you guys know they have a specials on the starter kit? If you know anybody want to buy Stampin' Up product, now will be a great time because they can either get 35% off, which is I think $64, $64.37, something like that. For a starter kit, they can pick something for $125 worth of the product, or they can get 35% more. So $99, they can get $165 product. Okay, so when I do the flowers, or leaves, I only like to put the glue in the center or the like the stem, okay, like the root of the stem. I don't want to put the same whole thing because I feel like it gives the flower like a little bit. You can see they kind of flow. They are not on the paper, like a more natural look. And the one on the bottom, I always like to use the glue, and the one on the top, which will be like a cover half of the first flower, I like to use the pop dot. And when I use the pop dot, I like to use one first, okay? So the reason I'm doing it is, in this way, you can arrange your leaf like any way you want to, like you just kind of tuck them in, okay? Like that, or be, so you have more room to work on it. Okay, so I'm just putting on here, and I'm gonna to tuck this one in like that maybe. So this one is a little bit different, the way they like that. Okay. So this is how I like to do, and also the pop dot on the top give it some like a dimension, like, you know, like this flower is closer to us and this one is like in the back. Okay, so there's a die I'm using. This is called Wanted to Say die, and I love this die so much. And because I think probably I used this before, and this has a celebrate happy birthday and feel better soon, and you are too kind. So they have the die to cut the outline, which will look like this, the black piece, and they also has the detail, which will be like a skinnier. Then you can cut out the birthday, which is the yellow piece. So for all the sentiment in the set, they have the same design, like they have outline, also the detail. So you can use them together or also individually. And there are also a lot of additional die, like the flower, which is like here, and also the gift, which is this gift, and this is a bow on the top, and the heart, and the star. So this is a very versatile die. So I'm using this. And the outline I am using is the black. So you want the black pepper for the outline. Okay. So I'm just cutting this additional off. And the daffodil delight is the detail. So this is the detailed die. I'm just gonna to trim this to the smaller size. Okay, so we're going to use the big shot. Okay. So when you first have the outline one, you probably couldn't make sense of like what is that, right? That once you put the words on it, then you can see. So I have two versions. I was having a hard time to design, so maybe you can give me a better idea than David, because every time when he tell me B is better, then I just choose A. See, he say I'm so mean. Don't take his like suggestion. I say, no, honey, I'm taking your suggestion. Whatever you don't want, that's what I want. Okay. I try to use, this is a new bottle, and so far so good. For the little area like this, for the, like this, see? So you just put happy, Happy here. I need to pay attention. Okay, and the birthday. But for the large area, I still need to use my super old and sad bottle. See how sad is that? Okay, like this. See, once you have the outside outline, the shadow, and the word, and they just look so elegant and very polished, right? I told you I have another option because I couldn't decide yesterday. Like, I want the black words, or actually I want the yellow words. Here. Okay, so this is another one I did. Happy. Okay, so you guys need to vote, okay? So let me know which one you feel they look better with this card, okay? You ready? This is 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Tell me. David told me 2. You okay? So only Beverly think 2, 1 or 2. Anybody else? Okay, then we will go with 2 then. Yesterday, David picked 2. So I just say, okay, then I'm going with 1. Okay, so now, now we are tied 1 and 2. Candy, 1 or 2? Okay, since this card is in this color, I'm just gonna to do this one in different color. So for that being said, is when you make this card, you can just cut them in 2 different colors and they all look nice. How about that? Like that. Okay, so this one is simple and quick. Okay, I guess they all look good, you know, because even though this yellow is not clash with the flower, but anyway. So do you remember we have 1 flower left from here? So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use it and make another super quick card. Okay, so since I already have 1 left from yesterday and 1 from here, so I'm just going to make another medium one. That's what I say, since we're going to cut them off, so you really don't need to worry about if they are in the like a right place. If the paper is pretty, it doesn't matter. You can just use the scratch paper because we're going to cut it out anyway. Okay. And now we are moving to the flower center. So we are using this one. Now you like to. Okay, I guess maybe David is right, you know. Since yesterday I don't agree with him, but now even Pen like the number 2 option. But anyway, so the first one I like to use the light, but you can just play with it. Okay, when you have this at home, then the second one, just go more so you can see the background. And also I need 3 leaves. Since those flowers are smaller, so I am just going to use those 2 leaves. Okay. And you know, we are going to save the paper. Since we're going to cut it out, I'm just going to use the scrap from last project. So I need 2 of those. See, this one is super dark, but if this one, I'm just doing this, see, it's much lighter, right? And I like about this, you can go back again. It's not like the stamp always mess up if you try to restamp again. See? Then I'm using this. Okay. Then now take out your marker. It's just very easy, very simple. What I'm trying to do, just like I try to make it look like kids, like a sketching like that. So don't need to be perfect. Okay, like that. And same for the flower. And I go with the big one, just like when we were kids and we drew a flower, those kind, and they don't need to be perfect. Okay. And you can tell I'm not even on the line. And this is a card you can make in the rush, okay? Okay, and this is the one I already cut. So I'm just gonna to go over this. Okay, and now you guys gonna to watch me cut. Okay. Oh yeah, go back to the specials, okay, for the starter kit. So either 35% off or 35% more, since this is Stampin' Up 35th anniversary. So, and if you know somebody, you know, like to buy the Stampin' Up product, now would be a great time. If they join now, they have until January 31st, 2024 to get 20% discount. And they don't have to sell. They don't need to do anything if they don't want to. So yeah, it's a great time to do it. Also, if you are the demonstrator, you can order some, pre-order some product. And I know all you are. So there is a Bumblebee set. I think will be in the new catalog. So we can pre-order now. Anyway, I received the notice to pre-order, so I did not read the detail, but it's super, super cute. Has the punch and the stamp set. It's a bumblebee and cute, you know, So I'm very excited about it. So you can go to, I know you are all demonstrators, so you can go to check online. And also, if you are not a demonstrator, and one of the benefit as a demonstrator is we can pre-order the product gonna to release soon. So you will be the first one to see what's new and to play with them. So this is pretty neat. Okay, that. And one more, almost. I'm almost done. And with this, I even cut, like not even close to the line, because I want to make this card looks like a kid's like card. So I try to look for the font, you know, like a cute. But then I'm just like, okay, fine. I'm just using the set I always using, which is Go to Greetings. It has a great sentiment, thinking of you, thank you, happy birthday, just a note, and 3 different font. So those 4 sentiments pretty much cover everything, you know, all the cards I make. And they have a different size and different font for that. So this is like the set I just have on my table all the time. So that's the one I'm using. Okay, so now you just need a piece of white cardstock. Okay, and I am, oh, this is a little bit dirty. Okay, I'm gonna turn it in the back so people won't see it. Okay, so I am gonna to put the glue on the top like that, and I'm gonna to glue another flower. Ooh, a little bit too much. I'm using a little bit, like that. I'm intending to use the pop dot, but since I had used too much glue, so I'm just gonna to do it. Okay, and I am using a leaf over here. Leaf over here, and a leaf over here. And I'm using a sentiment, thank you. And I'm using the Purple Path. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp here. Okay, this is already cute enough, right? Simple, but I told you I'll try to get the kid, like a cute feeling. So this is how I draw. You just use a marker and to draw a dot. And since I freehand and this doesn't turn out, it's not straight, okay? I try to be freehand, like, but anyway, so I kind of think I may just want to use a little bit ruler, kind of guide me, at least, you know, I know here. So I'm just gonna to do this. So I do a line and a dot like that, okay? So I'm not actually draw on the line, I'm just using that as a guide. Okay, so now here is a shorter distance, then I can do that. Okay, like that. Okay, then we always need some bling, right? So we're just gonna to do Ooh, my bling just fly out. But okay. Oh. Is that here? Here has a bling too. Okay, I don't know why the bling is everywhere here. Okay. Like that. Okay. So, what do you think? Do you think this is too plain? David say it's too plain. Of course, I did not listen to him. I say that's the style I want to go for. So, do you agree with him? Or you think this is cute? Okay, let me know, okay? Hope you like what I show you today, which is use this utensil to make this two cute card. I'm just going to show you since this have different variation. And this is my hostess code for this week. And if you place a $35 order, I will send you a kit to make these two cards. And if you place a $75 order, I'm going to send you a set of this mask. And you can make a lot of cute card. And I feel like, see, this one will be great with the leaves, you know, for the fall card. And this will be great for the polar bear card. So if you place a $75 order with this hostess code, I will send you this set of the mask. Okay? And let me know if you have any question. Please share and like my video. Thank you for watching me tonight. Oh, okay. See, I'm telling you, I like this. Is cute, right? David say, ask me to add the border, add the ribbon, you know, something. Then I just say, no, I'm not going to do that. Thank you for girls love my card today, okay? So thank you so much for watching me tonight, and hope you have a great evening, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.